Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Please also share this video via social media and via email with your friends. Thank you for your support. Today, I read several financial news articles. I've included links to the articles in the description below. I encourage you to read the articles to support the authors and news sources. As a private American citizen, I'd like to report and share my transformative thoughts through commentary regarding small sections of these articles that are of public interest. Today, I read an article on ZeroHedge.com written by Tyler Durden, likely a pseudonym for writers at ZeroHedge, titled, "Pickup Trucks Dominate U.S. Auto Sales." According to the author, the Ford F-150 is celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. The F-150 has been the best-selling truck for 46 consecutive years, and it has been the country's best-selling vehicle for the last 41 years. The author of this article included a chart provided by Car and Driver that listed the best-selling cars in the U.S. in the first 9 months of 2023. According to this chart, 573,370 Ford F-Series trucks were sold in the first 9 months of 2023, followed by 403,403 Chevrolet Silverado trucks, followed by 332,440 Ram pickup trucks. The fourth on the list is not a truck. The fourth on the list is the Toyota RAV4. There were 302,831 Toyota RAV4 vehicles sold in the first 9 months of 2023. Fifth on the list was the Tesla Model Y, with 284,500 units sold. Sixth on the list is the Honda CR-V, with 262,351 units sold, followed by the Toyota Camry, with 217,975 units sold. Eighth on the list is the GMC Sierra, with 216,227 units sold. As many of you know, I have a Toyota Camry, so it's nice to see it on the list of these best-selling vehicles in the US. My 2004 Toyota Camry is smaller than the current model. The last time I talked with someone at the Toyota dealership, he told me that my Camry is more comparable to the current Toyota Corolla in terms of size. I decided to look it up, and my 2004 Toyota Camry has a wheelbase of 107.1 inches compared with the 2023 Toyota Camry with a wheelbase of 111.2 inches. The 2023 Toyota Corolla has a wheelbase of 106.3 inches, so I guess the salesperson I talked to at the Toyota dealership was right. My older Camry is closer in size to the new Toyota Corolla. If I was going to buy a brand new vehicle today, I would probably buy the Toyota Prius XLE. I like the styling of the new generation Prius. My second choice would probably be the Corolla Hybrid, but I have no plans to purchase either. I'm perfectly happy with my 2004 Toyota Camry with nearly 400,000 miles on it. If the engine or transmission failed, I probably wouldn't spend the money to replace either of those components. I'd most likely replace the car with another fifth-generation Toyota Camry, which spanned from 2002 to 2006. These were still manufactured in Japan, and I really like the quality of the interior plastic during this generation of Camry. I am a big fan of buying a good quality used vehicle with no accident history and an up-to-date maintenance history. I prefer to save on depreciation, and I like cheap vehicle insurance and cheap vehicle registration costs. I also like not worrying about door dings or scratches in parking lots. The brakes are cheap on this model of Camry, and the tires are also inexpensive because I have 15-inch steel wheels. The other nice thing about steel wheels is that they usually don't result in air loss when the temperature fluctuates outside like aluminum wheels do. Getting back to this article, I'm not surprised that the Ford F-150 is the best-selling vehicle again this year. There are a lot of people who love F-150 pickup trucks. When I sold Chevrolet vehicles back when I was in graduate school, there were salesmen who drove F-150s because they liked them better than the Chevrolet Silverados. Years ago, I owned a Fox Body Mustang GT 5.0 just like Vanilla Ice had. I really liked that Ford vehicle. Other than that, I haven't been a huge fan of Ford. I had a Lincoln Navigator many years ago, and it developed rust under all of the doors, and the leather on the driver's seat started wearing prematurely. I tried to get Ford to address these problems under the factory warranty, but they wouldn't do it. They told me that my vehicle didn't have rust perforation. I asked them, what is rust perforation? I was told the rust would have to create a hole all the way through the door before the warranty would cover the rust problem. This was a relatively new Lincoln Navigator, but it had developed severe rust under all of the doors, yet Ford wouldn't stand behind their product because there wasn't rust perforation. I sold this vehicle after that experience, and I never bought another Ford again. Understand, I'm not trying to discourage you from buying a Ford. I'm sure there are plenty of happy Ford owners, and I'm sure many of you watching this video own a Ford and are completely satisfied. Hopefully they have taken care of these rust issues. It was a long time ago that I had problems with my vehicle. I wonder how happy Ford F-150 EV owners are with their electric pickup trucks. I thought it was interesting that back on August 18th, 2023, in a FoxBusiness.com article written by Sarah Rumpf-Witten, the Ford CEO, Jim Farley, said that charging the Ford F-150 Lightning has been pretty challenging while on his Route 66 road trip. I've included a link to that article in the description below. I encourage you to read it. Ford has placed a lot of its eggs in one basket relating to EVs being the future, and maybe they are. For their sake, I really hope it works out. I want to see American companies flourish. I simply have no interest in owning a Ford EV anytime soon. That doesn't mean you shouldn't consider one though. If you currently own one, tell me about it in the comment section below. If you've owned a Ford in the past, tell me if you've had a good experience or a bad experience in the comment section below. While some Americans are in love with their Ford F-150s, some may not be in love with the pricing for the new Tesla Cybertruck. I read an article today on FoxBusiness.com written by Aislinn Murphy titled, "Cybertruck's Price Tag Draws Mixed Reviews." According to the author, the Cybertruck will have three estimated price tags, which are $60,990, $79,990, and $99,990. I know one thing for sure, Americans earning the real median household income of $74,580 as of 2022, according to census.gov, probably won't be buying a Tesla Cybertruck. Life is getting incredibly expensive due to inflation, and it may be difficult for some households to sustain themselves on this median household income, leaving little money left over for a new Tesla Cybertruck. I wish more automakers would manufacture low-cost entry-level vehicles for ordinary people who are earning modest wages. I understand one reason why they don't is due to the amount of profit made on lower-cost vehicles. Back when I sold new Chevrolet vehicles during graduate school, the money makers were the Silverados and the Tahoes. The little Chevrolet Cavaliers or Malibus just weren't as profitable to the company. Getting back to the article, the author cites auto expert Mike Caudill, who said, "Tesla's Cybertruck is the ugliest vehicle I have ever laid eyes on," and argues that Elon Musk's design of the Tesla Cybertruck will push potential buyers away. In my opinion, I think it is pretty cool that it is made out of stainless steel. This reminds me of the DeLorean back in the 1980s. I have fond memories of seeing the customized DeLorean in the original Back to the Future movie starring Michael J. Fox in 1985. I really wonder how body damage is going to be repaired on these Tesla Cybertrucks with stainless steel panels. Hopefully the stainless steel panels can be easily removed and replaced if they are damaged severely. I'm sure some of the paintless dent professionals can remove many of the minor issues as they occur, but those may be rare since the panels are supposed to be able to resist a baseball thrown at 70 miles per hour or Class 4 hail. Tesla is expected to sell 2,000 to 3,000 Cybertrucks during the current quarter. As a bit of history, only 9,000 DeLoreans were ever produced. Hopefully the stainless steel Cybertrucks do better than the DeLorean did back in the 1980s. I have no doubt the Tesla powertrain will be far more reliable than the little 130 horsepower V6 that was in the DeLorean. From a performance standpoint, the Tesla Cybertruck blows away the DeLorean's 130 horsepower. The top model Tesla Cybertruck is called the Cyber Beast and has 845 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Back in the day, the DeLorean was tested by Road and Track magazine, and it took 10.5 seconds to travel from 0 to 60. What do you think of the new Cybertruck? Are you planning to buy one? Let me know in the comment section below. If layoffs continue, there may be fewer prospective buyers for the Tesla Cybertruck. I read an article today on Yahoo Finance put out by CNN and written by Jian Saadi, titled, "It's Holiday Season. For some, it will mean pink slips." According to the author, in November alone, Citigroup, Charles Schwab, Vice Media, car parts maker Continental, and shipping giant Maersk were among well-known employers that announced job cuts. And more companies may make similar announcements by year end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my heart goes out to these people who are losing their job. This is especially difficult during the holiday season. I hope these people are able to secure new employment soon. I also hope they have a well-funded emergency account so they are in a position to weather this storm. Here's something you may not know. According to the author, companies with 100 or more employees that are planning a mass layoff must provide staff with at least 60 days notice as part of the Federal WARN Act. Some states have more stringent rules under mini WARN laws requiring employers to give more notice, typically 90 days, even if they have fewer than 100 employees. Well, these are examples of policies that benefit everyday, hardworking Americans, in my opinion. I believe people who are still in the labor market should always be prepared for an emergency, such as losing a job. People should consider having a well-funded emergency account. Many financial experts recommend 3 to 6 months worth of expenses to be saved. Now that CDs, money markets, and US Treasuries are paying over 5%, why not have more than 6 months saved? This may provide even more financial security in the event it takes longer to find a new job than expected. What do you think? Do you have a well-funded emergency account? If so, how many months do you have saved? Let me know in the comment section below. Please keep in mind that nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video via social media or via email with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. Check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.